What is shaking, everyone? I'm back. It's Gary from Used to Be New, Sports Cards and Collectibles. I've got the final segment of what has ultimately been a 6-part video of me opening one package I received in the mail. The package had 107 cards, 46 of which were graded. It was a fulfillment from COMC. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but if you haven't tried out COMC, you need to. It's COMC.com. You can buy and sell sports cards or movie cards or memorabilia, all kinds of stuff, right there on the site. And it's pretty cool. You can request shipping whenever you want it. I started purchasing this stuff sometime in November, so this is several months worth of just odds and ends that I've picked up. And that's why there's so many, and it's such a kind of varied, such a motley crew, if you will. And I don't mean the girls kind. All right, first off, there's kind of a funny story to this. I did not mean to buy this at all. I was half asleep, and the Yankees have their top prospect, real young kid, 17, 18 years old. Goes by the name of Jason Dominguez. Jasson Dominguez, by the way. Well, I got happy fingers, and while I was on COMC, and overclicked and actually bought this Jason Dominguez's card. I don't even know who this guy is. He's from Pepperdine. I don't know. I'll have to look him up. I don't know if he ever did anything or not. But yeah, I mistakenly bought a 2007 Donruss die cut extra edition Jason Dominguez, not the right Jason Dominguez. Rookie card, numbered 5 out of 50. I think this would be the kind of card that ends up in a lot. Like if I sell something on eBay, oh yeah, it includes a numbered card, and you know. You can kind of play with the words a little bit as long as you're not openly deceptive. At least that's the way I feel about it. Next up, we got a 2015 Panini Prism Jorge Soler rookie card. Man, if Panini had rights to the logos in baseball, I think the Prism cards would be just as awesome as what the basketball and football cards are. But there's definitely something missing on them. And what's missing is the logo. But still, awesome card. And I know I bought this for 35, 40 cents. This year, American League home run champion from last year. From Cuba. Jorge Soler, Panini Prism rookie card. Next up, we talked about it last time, guys. It's Brett Favre. The Atlanta Falcon, Brett Favre, the Platinum Prospect from Mississippi State, Brett Favre. So I don't know if this is considered a pre-rookie card. What is this? 91 Pro Set? Yep. 91 Pro Set, Brett Favre, Platinum Prospect. Rookie card of some sort. The great Brett Favre. Again, that's fantasy football related. That's why I love him so. Oh, God, this is an awesome card. Oh, my gosh. Bags. What the heck? I was going to say, yeah, it's Archives basketball. That makes some kind of sense. Like, what in the hell is this? It's a baseball design on a card that's clearly not that old. 93 Topps. Looks like in 93, old John Bagley was finishing up his career with the Celtics. Drafted by the Cavaliers in the first round, 1982, 12th overall out of Boston College. John Bagley. I saw this card and I just had to buy it. And it was very, very cheap. Nobody else is buying John Bagley right now. But there he is, bags. You know that's going to the top loader. Next card, just got it because I like it. I actually picked up a couple cards of his son. I don't know if you know Manute Bol, who actually is 7'6", by the way. I guess Z's about half a foot taller than him because Z's pushing 8 foot according to the back of his card. But yeah, Manute Bol. Manute. I think this is his second year card. I think he did have a rookie card. He was always an attraction because he's so tall and so skinny and so minute. But he's got a son who goes by the name of Bol. Literally, his first name is B-O-L, and last name's the same as Daddy's. Bol is this kid's name. Kind of the same story. Tall, crazy tall. I guess he went to Oregon. I don't follow basketball that close. I try to pay some sort of attention, but I've never really seen the guy play. But yeah, that's his daddy, and the Bol Panini Prism card is what got me thinking about Manute to begin with. And then when you got COMC, you just kind of flip up there and see if you can find one for 35-40 cents and buy it. Next up, don't worry, folks. This is the 89 Billy Ripken error card, but it is not the F face. It's the black box. I was going to do an entire series on opening these packs and looking for the Ripken and the Randy Johnson, but somebody beat me to it. So it goes. 89 Fleer, Billy Ripken. This is the black box card. There's also a black scribble. There's the unedited one where it just clearly says F-Face, which is one of my favorite cards of all time. And there's some kind of a white box. I don't know. I've seen pictures of it, but I'd have to see one in person to even understand exactly what it is. There's people, some people are saying that card doesn't really exist and blah, 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 blah. Just an alteration somebody made to it. I had all kinds of little tidbits I was going to share with you guys when I shot my video, but I won't be shooting that video anymore. I got beat to the punch, but I learned a valuable lesson. All right, next up. 1975 American League earned run average leaders. Yes, this is 76 tops. The reason I got this card is right down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Although all three of them are Hall of Famers. How about that? 3 Hall of Famers on this card. But I got the card because this is I don't know if this is actually a rookie card. I'll need to double check that again. I thought I had my numbers straight, and I didn't. I was off a year somewhere. Well, I am popular today. But Dennis Eckersley. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe this card came out before he had any card in the regular series. So this is kind of his earliest card, I think. But I need to confirm that. But anyhow, really awesome card. American League earned run average leaders. You got 3 Hall of Famers on this baby. Jim Palmer, Jim Catfish Hunter, and the great Dennis Eckersley when he played for the Indians. Before Rick Manning, who is currently a commentator for the Indians, stole his wife. And they had to trade him because nobody could get along. That's right. Rick Manning stole Dennis Eckersley's wife. But Eckersley's a Hall of Famer, and Manning is not. He's a pretty good broadcaster, though. I like him. Next up, I already did one of these. I don't need to talk about it too much. One of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. Another 2014 Topps Chrome Jarvis Landry rookie card. He has no value in the real world either. He has more value here in Northeast Ohio than he does anywhere else in the world. Well, maybe his hometown. It's kind of crazy. All right, next up. There has been kind of a theme here, too. I've been trying to pick up rookie cards of Ohio State players, when preferably if the rookie card has them in their scarlet and gray. 1996 score, Eddie George, rookie card. God, I loved him. He was awesome. Next up, keeping with the Ohio State theme, we've got a 2003 Bowman Chrome rookie card for Mike Doss. I'm not going to get into all the Doss talk again. He's from Canton. He's a Buckeye. He won state championship in high school, won a national championship in college. Home, Canton, Ohio. They talk about Canton McKinley in the bottom line there. Started as running back and defender on 2 state champion teams at fabled Canton, Ohio, McKinley High. So anyhow, yeah, I collect Mike Doss. I love him. Next up, this is odd. Oh, this is a KO card. K-A-Y-O. Another Ray Boom Boom Mancini boxing card. Real kind of cheesy stock. Big Mancini fan. I don't need to get into it again. Hometown, Youngstown, Ohio. My parents were friends with his personal priest. So I kind of was raised being a Mancini fan, if you can believe that. Look at that. Undefeated, then took 2 losses in a row. Livingstone Bramble, I remember that, and then Hector Camacho. And this Dooku Kim is the guy that died in the ring. It was so great. I mean, that fight was on like Saturday afternoon or something. The guy died in the ring. Pretty crazy. Next up, this card is not even mine. A buddy of mine had me pick this up for him. Cleveland Cavaliers, Colin Sexton. It's a 2018 Donruss rated rookie basketball card. I like Sexton. I mean, the Cavs, they're not, well, they're pretty terrible, but they've got some guys that can actually play basketball at least. And they're young. I mean, that's kind of good, right? All right, next up. I think this is the first card I bought on COMC for like 22 cents or something. 2018 score. Denzel Ward rookie card. He's a Buckeye and he's a Brown. Can't beat that. We got a couple cards left here. Looks like there's about 4 or 5. Another Honey Badger rookie card, this time Panini Prism, 2013. Super Bowl champion, Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. One of my fantasy football guys. Next card. Well, if you're anywhere near my age, you know this card very well. The 88 Donruss rated rookie Mark Grace card. Mark Grace was supposed to be the next freaking natural. And he was good. I mean, he had a solid career, but he was never what he was hyped up to be. Never worked out quite that well for Mark Grace. But again, to me at least, I feel like it's an iconic card of that era. And you went into any card shop, they had Mark Grace in the case. Promise you. Sitting right next to Robbie Alomar, probably. Okay, next up. Oh, this is a card I picked up for a kid that works for me. And he's going to be upset because his boys lost yesterday. But what we have here is a 2000 Topps Football Jeff Garcia, the undrafted free agent. Jeff Garcia, rookie card. He also spent some time in Cleveland. Hey, Jeff Garcia was a pretty good quarterback, man. He really was. Weird dude, though. Just the way he spoke, and he's always hanging out with strippers, and I don't know. Odd guy. But Jeff Garcia, rookie. And I picked that up for a kid that works for me. Huge Niners fan and loves Jeff Garcia, which is funny to me because he's barely old enough to have seen him play. Okay, it looks like I'm down to the last two cards, right at the 15-minute mark of the video, so that's a good thing. What we've got here is a 2003 Topps Andre Johnson rookie card. It was very cheap. It's in good shape. And I picked it up because I was sitting there just going through in my head, who is going to be coming up, who's going to be a Hall of Famer soon, who's going to be eligible, and I think will go in, and Andre's one of those guys. By the way, big congratulations to the, 2000, I guess to be the 2020 class. It's Edgar and James, Steve Atwater. I'm so jazzed he got in, man. He actually signs autographs through the mail, or he signed an autograph for me through the mail. One of my favorite, probably my favorite one I've ever gotten through the mail. I don't know. It's close. I like the ELO, and I like the Max Muncy. But yeah, Steve Atwater made it too. Atwater, Edgar and James. God, I gotta look. That's terrible. That is terrible that I don't know that like the back of my hand. Okay. Last but not least, this is probably my favorite football player of all time. This gentleman is also from where I live. He's actually from Canton, but he went to high school in Massillon, Ohio, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the Massillon-McKinley, blah, 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 blah. So that's Chris Spielman. This guy was a stud. Broke my heart that his career ended in Cleveland. A back injury or with a neck, something like that. Wore 36 in college, wore 33 in high school, 36 in college, and 54 in the pros. I also, not to give you an Al Bundy speech here, but I wore 54 in high school myself because I wanted to be just like Chris Spielman. Unfortunately, I was not as good as Chris Spielman, or even close for that matter. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'd be doing something different right now. Funny how life goes. All right, that's it. Finally, I have finished opening this one package from COMC. 107 cards, I believe it was. 46 graded, the rest not. If you actually watch all three of these videos and made it to this point at the end of the very last video and haven't turned this off, you're a special, special person. And I thank you. Later.